Welcome to Create and Orchestrate. This is the Flow series. Today we're going to talk about moving with the market.
I'm Marcus Whitney, and this is Create and Orchestrate.
So in January of this year, I started taking Hapkido, which is a Korean form of martial arts, with my youngest son, and it's been an incredible journey. Something I always wanted to do when I was a kid and never did. I always played like kind of traditional American sports, never got to do martial arts. I'm really enjoying it. And I guess I'm 3 belts in now, at an orange belt, getting ready to go to green belt. And there have been some lessons that I've finally realized I'm learning that can apply to all things in life and certainly can apply to business. One of the things I just realized, as you move from belt to belt, you have to learn a series of techniques. Each one of the techniques kind of gets a little bit more intricate and a little bit more fun, and you feel like you can actually do more real things as you move forward in the belts. But one thing I hadn't noticed was that none of the techniques start with your action. They are always a reaction to what someone else is doing. That might be grabbing your wrist or grabbing, your shirt or grabbing the collar of your shirt. It's always them doing something and then you using that energy to then, move them into a position where they can't harm you. And I think that applies a lot to the market as well. When I was young, I remember just being so ambitious and just wanting to move the market, right? Wanting to take a new idea and just change everything and bust up the status quo and all that types of stuff. I think the thing is that I didn't realize is that type of business, effort takes a lot of resources, takes a lot of money to get done. And for most people, it's just not something you can actually do. For most of us, what we can actually get done is to move with the market. And as I've gotten older, a little bit wiser, I've noticed that I'm not trying to be as ambitious with regards to moving a market. I'm trying to move with the market. So an example of that is I'm trying to launch a new business right now. It'll probably be out in like 30 days. And instead of, trying to be very broad and serve everybody, I'm picking a very specific industry. I'm picking a very specific segment of that industry, meaning companies that earn between this amount of money and this amount of money, and that can pay between, this amount of money and this amount of money. As opposed to saying, I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna take the whole market on. And I'm thinking very specifically about that part of the market and what their pain is and why they would want to just fall into our lap. I'm trying to make this process so easy that I never actually have to even sell. I just kind of put it out there and the momentum of the market just moves everything towards me. This is something I did not do when I was a young businessman, right? I mean, back in the day, I would have just tried to go out there and educate the whole market about why they needed to believe in what I was doing and why this was the better way to go. And I've just learned that it's just a lot easier if you can just find the momentum that the market's already moving in, find that opportunity, and just help it move where it already wants to move, right? Just provide it with the guidance to move efficiently in the direction that it already wants to move. And that's so much of what martial arts is as well. It's not necessarily like fighting against someone else's energy. It's using their energy and just taking them kind of where they already want to go, as long as it's not hitting you in the face. So part of flow as a business person is understanding there are forces at work that are stronger than all of us, kind of as individuals, and we can be as strong as those forces if we harness them. We can be as strong as those forces if we leverage them. But if we try to fight against them, a lot of times we're going to end up getting crushed. One of the ways you can make it a little bit easier on yourself in your venture is take another look at the market and just say, what direction is it trying to go in? And how can I put myself in the course of that movement? How can I just be of service in helping the market get to where it already wants to go? All right, so flow with your business and move into the market. One love.